If you're anything like me, you're busy and you want your news fast and efficient, and that's exactly what we're bringing you here at Valuetainment. Here are your top 5 business stories of the week. First, in stimulus package news, round 2 looks like it's going nowhere. Senate Republicans rolled out a slimmed down $500 billion stimulus plan. It left out a second round of $1,200 stimulus checks. House Democrats quickly blocked the bill, calling it emaciated. Interesting. Bottom line is this. Congress has less than a month to get a deal done before the October recess, or likely nothing will happen before the November 3rd election. The good news is this, actually. Both sides agree to fund the government into the new fiscal year, which begins October 1st, and avoid a potential government shutdown. That would be a disaster. Next, in housing news, the CDC has ordered that renters cannot be evicted through the end of the year. This protects 40 million American renters from losing their homes during COVID. Renters will be eligible if they received a check via the CARES Act, which is capped at income levels of $99,000 per individual and $198,000 for couples filing jointly. Additionally, more than half of 18 to 29-year-olds in the United States are currently living with their parents. At 52%, this is the highest level since the Great Depression. Between February and July of this year, more than 2.5 million young adults moved right back into their old room, bringing the current total to 26.6 million. In other news, Citigroup has named its new CEO, and her name is Jane Fraser. This makes Mrs. Fraser the first woman ever to be named CEO of a big Wall Street bank. This is a historic move and, quite frankly, about time. Last but not least, the money-making machine known as the NFL has returned. The first game of the season featured Super Bowl MVP and the highest-paid player in the league, Patrick Mahomes, fresh off his $450 million mega deal versus the second highest-paid player in the league, quarterback Deshaun Watson, who just signed a $156 million contract extension. Not so shabby. Kansas City is actually one of the only a handful of teams allowing fans to attend games live and in person, but attendance is capped at a 22% capacity. And yes, face masks are required. Let's see how attendance actually affects revenue this season. If you're wondering, the Kansas City Chiefs picked up right where they left off by defeating the Houston Texans 34-20. That is your 2 minutes of news for busy people. Enjoy your weekend and stay busy, my friends.